All right, so ready to dive in.
Absolutely.
Today we're looking at do you want to be successful and rich?
Catchy title.
Right. Like who doesn't want that? Right. But we're going beyond just the title,
Of course.
and looking for like what's in here that can actually, help someone, you know.
Actionable stuff.
Yeah, exactly, like real takeaways. But one thing that really struck me was like how much it talks about relationships
Mm.
and almost like being secretive.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So let's dig into that.
Yeah.
Okay, so first up it says don't be a parasite.
Wow, that's pretty blunt.
Right. I mean, have you ever felt like you were like stuck in a relationship where you're the one always giving, giving, giving?
Yeah, I think everyone's been there at some point.
Totally. And it's exhausting. Right. And this source is saying like that's not how you get ahead.
Yeah, it's like real success, especially if we're talking wealth. It doesn't happen in a vacuum.
Right.
It's got to be give and take, you know?
Yeah.
Can't just be taking, taking, taking.
So like are we contributing enough? I mean, I guess that's a question for all of us,
Definitely.
in all parts of life, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then it gets even more interesting.
Okay.
It says develop high-value relationships and deliver compelling value. I mean, relationships in a book about money.
Yeah, it's not what you'd expect, is it?
No.
But think about it. It's like your network is everything, right?
Sure.
Like the right people can open doors, they can collaborate with you, they can,
They can give you that one piece of advice that changes everything.
Exactly.
But then there's that second part. Deliver compelling value. Like, how do we even know what our value is?
Right, well, it's about figuring out what you bring to the table, what you're uniquely good at.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe it's your creativity, or you're really good at connecting with people, or you're an expert in something.
So once you know what that is,
Yeah.
then you can use it to build those relationships.
Exactly. So it's not just about what you get, but what you give.
Okay. So these next two, they kind of threw me off. Develop discipline and consistency and work smart. How can you be disciplined, but also work smart, not just hard,
Yeah, well, it's not about being lazy, work smart.
Right, right.
It's about not wasting time, right? Like, ever get stuck doing something for hours and then realize you got nothing done?
All the time.
Right. So discipline is like using the right tools and techniques to actually get stuff done efficiently.
So do you have any like go-to strategies for that?
Oh, yeah, tons. But one that's helped me is the Pomodoro technique. You work for 25 minutes, then take a break.
Oh yeah, I heard of that.
It helps you focus, avoid distractions, and it builds that consistency over time.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
All right, now for the part that I was like, wait, what?
Mm.
Protect your dream and keep your plans private. Move in silence. This is where it gets all mysterious.
Yeah, bit cloak and dagger.
Right. But why all the secrecy? Wouldn't it be better to share your ideas, get feedback?
Maybe it's about protecting yourself. Sometimes if you share too early, people can be negative.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Or they give you advice you didn't ask for, and it can throw you off track.
Like when you're super excited about something and then someone's like, yeah, but...
Exactly.
Lislating.
But it doesn't mean you can't share with anyone. It's about being strategic, having a trusted inner circle.
Okay, so like people who are going to support you, not shoot you down.
Exactly.
All right, so the last one here is earn, save, invest. I mean, that's pretty classic, right?
Yeah, it's the foundation, right?
But what's cool is how it ties back to all the other points,
Totally.
Like earning, that comes from the value you offer, right?
Right.
And saving, well, that takes discipline. And investing, that's where working smart comes in.
Exactly. It all comes full circle. It's not just about the money. It's about the whole approach to life, your mindset.
So it's like everything's connected.
Totally.
Well, that was a wild ride. So much to think about.
Definitely.
Before we go, I have one question for everyone listening. How do you define success? And do these ideas, do they work for you?
That's a great question to consider.
It is. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, and we'll catch you next time.
See you then?